Alright, and we are back at it today. We have finished up Pacha. Got almost all of the side quests on here. Just have this last quest chain. With the Yokui. See what Mr. Murfler has for us. I actually kind of forgot what the initial quest was. I mean, we just did the initial one that gave us the ether current. I don't remember what it was exactly about. Come on, take a quick look, because I'm curious. All side quests, Circle Pacha, Flame Burns no more, right? When Morfleur has heard of your victory over the Skyru and he struggles to comprehend. Oh, that's right. He wanted to study how we were able to defeat the Skyru and how we were so strong when we're so small. I do remember that afterwards he was like, oh yeah, like I can see how you are powerful by basically by, what is it, like planning ahead or something? I don't know. Transpires that Murfler was a guardian of the Karyorzar the Gracious, who, following your triumph for Valagarmanda, found himself without purpose, as there was no need for him to stand watch. He's unsure what new passion he should pursue next, though he is intrigued to learn that you developed your skills over the course of your adventures. You can but hope he will be closer to finding his answer when next you speak. So he wants to learn about the adventurer's trade, because he learned how strong we got through adventures. It feels like the I think there's a lot of quest lines like that, or especially the tribal quests or allied quests, whatever they're called now, that are basically just setting up an adventurers guild in the local area. I mean, the only one that I have completed, well, I guess I did the elephant people. I don't remember what they're called, but the the Vath questline I remember pretty clearly was just literally just about them setting up an adventurers guild and learning about what adventurers do with the Deft Arm, the Vath Deft Arm. I actually enjoyed that one. I would expect this to still be a blue quest if it was unlocking that, but I don't know if they've not done that for them, or if this is just there's just a regular old yellow quest line. Well met, Coco. I am honored that you would return to speak with me again. Would you tell me more of your life as an adventurer? I help people in need, I go where I want. Say I'm a jack of all trades. I mean, most accurate way is I help people in need. Although the rest are also true. I see. So you travel far and wide, aiding others in myriad ways, and in so doing earn your keep. I know of someone that might benefit from such assistance. A craftsman in urgent need of a particular material. The sites replete with this resource are overrun with fiery fiends, and those ill-equipped to defend themselves dare not brave them. Surely even I could be of some use in that regard. But how would a true adventurer present themselves to a potential client? Again, I must request a demonstration, provided you are willing and able. Leave it to me. I am much obliged to you, Coco. The craftsman of whom I speak plies his trade in the southeast of our village. Let us pray he will make amenable to an arrangement. is not Sir Falar. It is a candid craftsman, unnamed. This is the craftsman. I have appraised him of the situation. So this is the adventurer showing my old friend the ropes. Hey, if you're willing to fetch me materials, I'd be more than happy to pay for them. What I need is your obsidian, the more the better. To be clear, this is my trial to undertake. You need only point me in the right direction, and I shall do the rest. Once you are ready to proceed, meet me at Nayor Gorna. Okay. Round the bend. So glad I can fly. Really, really makes all the difference in doing these quests. Now your obsidian. I shall dutifully observe your every act. Once you've gathered a few pieces of obsidian, would you show them to me? Okay, I thought you literally just said this was your job to do, and now you're having me do it. I'm a little confused, but okay. It's fine. Just pretend that you're doing it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, legitimately, though, I really am confused, because not that this isn't what I expected to do. I just thought he said otherwise. It's fine. Have you managed to find the obsidian? Historically, the Arcade used this glossy black ore to craft weapons, and in modern times, accessories. Yeah, apparently reading all the descriptions out too. How captivating. It's ebon luster. These pieces are of superior quality. From watching you, I have learned the importance of carefully inspecting one's surroundings. Now it is time for me to put your teachings to the proof. In the meantime, I ask that you return to Warlar's Echo and let our client know I have this matter well in hand. Still, you know. Oh, okay. So he just wanted to see how we do it, but like, you not know how to pick up obsidian, bro? Worry not, for I shall procure a bounty of obsidian. Please return to the village without me. I should hope so. I do need to work on this brew. It's better than it was yesterday. That was definitely a poorly extracted cup. It's much better. Much better. Welcome back. Judging from Merfurler's conspicuous absence, I presume he no longer needs your direct supervision. You may not know this, but your obsidian is of historical importance to the Yakui. When our people still ruled the continent, it was valued for the ease with which it could be napped into razor-sharp weaponry, arrows, daggers, and the like. While it was our size and strength that enabled us to dominate the other peoples of Tural, tools like these were indispensable as well. How ironic that once we had subjugated the so-called lesser races, we would so readily avail ourselves of their metalworks instead. Thus was obsidian weaponry rendered a relic of the past, and the material relegated to accoutrements for which our village is now known. Yeah. I'm not sure what, like, so you used to make your own and basically, once you started... yeah, actually that is a little ironic. Forgive the interruption, but I have returned. I hope this will be enough for your purposes. You hope? This is a tremendous amount, and all of exceptional quality, no less. You brought me a supply that will last for many moons to come. Please accept this payment as your reward. I've added a little extra as a token of my gratitude. I don't know if I'm doing like a robot voice or what, but that's what it keeps making me think of. Divided as you see fit, you have my deepest... yeah, that is exactly what it sounds like. I feel like I've been doing that consistently. That it's the intonation is weird. Perhaps I was too enthusiastic in my efforts. While he did seem appreciative, I realize now it was far more than a craftsman working alone could possibly require. As I doubt he will have need of my services for the foreseeable future, I must seek out other clients if I am to make a living. Yet, I am hard-pressed to think of any other prospects in the village. Surely you can think of something. Ah, but of course, this is why you travel, to meet new people and find new opportunities. Right you are, sir. Then let us move on. This experience, too, has been enlightening, and besides, I still need to give you your share. Oh, like a little itch. Okay, so hopefully that means we're going to leave Urkopacha, or at least this Yakui village. Maybe just go to the south, north, lower, whatever. Part of it. Go with Palu Palu. Coco, it has been a delight to learn your trade from you. Rewarding, too, to discover that the mere gathering of stone can be enough to spark joy in others. After today, I can say that aiding others has given me a newfound sense of fulfillment. Alas, opportunities to do so may be lacking here in Warlar's Echo. After I have made some time to put my thoughts in order, I would be honored if you would advise me on my next course of action. Advise I shall. A giant's footsteps. A Murphaler has been thinking long and hard about how he might best serve others. Greetings, Coco. I seek a new adventure through which I may use my martial prowess to aid others, but the fact remains that I am unlikely to find one in this village. It seems I have no choice but to beg the boon of your wisdom once more. Have you any Try asking around another village. Perhaps you could look for work as a bodyguard. Those both sound like great plans. Look for a bodyguard at another village. Yes, that would suit my strengths. As for who might have need of protection, come to think of it, there are no few traveling Pelu merchants who employ bodyguards to defend them from beasts and bandits. However, I am unaccustomed to dealing with their kind and lack the confidence to approach them, especially given my unfamiliarity with this profession. Therefore, while it pains me to impose upon your good will once more, would you be willing to train me in the ways of the bodyguard? If so, I ask that you join me just outside the village on the path to the Shades of Grief. Okay, so not leaving. Cool. I mean, as I didn't quite expect to leave. I feel like we should go to like the salt, whatever you call it, place. The salt. There's like we went to the entrance, didn't go in. Although, like we're all not friendly in there. I thank you for joining me. Now, while I am no stranger to battle, I have only ever guarded a sanctum, not an individual. Therefore, I propose that you act as my bodyguard, that I may learn from your example. We will together travel this road to the Shades of Grief at one time before the coming of the sky, when it was our ancestral home. Ah, it really is ruins. I should like to climb to its zenith and get a good look at the surrounding ruins. But be warned, these days it is home to many ravenous beasts. Escort Merfler to the Shades of Grief. Should you fail to defend him, or move too far away, he will return to the starting position, where you may rendezvous with him before trying again. Alright, let's go, bro. Boy. Huh. Wait, that gives you 5 stacks? Wait, what does it do? 3 stacks. 6 stacks of it. Oh, increases damage. Oh. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Oh. So you have a... Interesting. Huh. So Embolden increases everyone's damage by 5%. Magnification increases just yours by another 5%. I don't even care. Allow me to learn from your example. Oh, okay. Sloth them. This isn't the peak. Behold these forlorn ruins, abandoned for years upon years. There is much I would recount to you, but it is unsafe here. Let us venture instead to the cliffside. Yeah. It's over here. This way. Just gonna go ahead and go around all these little monsters. Go this way down here. You know, makes the job of bodyguard so much easier if you don't have to fight anyone. That's how we do. A moment, if you would. The true adventurer's way. As lazy as possible. I still enjoy that. Just right there, there are no imminent threats. That's why we came. There are a great many elements to consider. Maintaining awareness of my client and our surroundings, particularly potential avenues of attack, all while keeping a brisk pace. In contrast, standing watch over a frozen withdrawal was far less complicated. Perhaps you wonder why I chose this place for our destination. Look below. The Pelu village is within sight. Our homes were once connected by a mountain road when we were their oppressors, until Glul Jaja put an end to the practice. We demanded yearly tribute, and in exchange granted them our protection. The elder Pelu have not forgotten. The memory of my kin as towering tyrants haunts them still. Times have changed, and now we treat with the Pelu as equals. I hope to one day live on in their memories as a gentle guardian, but alas. Forgive me. My idle musings are of no moment. Let us return to Wallar's echo. Teleport, I love you. You are my friend. Murfler. I am in your debt, Coco. You have helped me explore a potential life's calling as a bodyguard. As a Yokhui warrior, I have the power to show the Pelu that we are not our ancestors, that we can offer them peace and protection as equals, not conquerors. I only hope they will prove amenable. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this one. That said, I cannot begin to pursue this goal until such time as I find a client. That search begins now. My cup is empty. I am sad. But also, I don't want to drink more because I won't sleep tonight. But I do want to drink more. Murfler has finally drummed up the courage to start his new career. resolve reignited. Coco, it is time I formally offered my services. And if it is not too much to ask, I would like you to bear witness. While the Pelu who visit Orlar's Echo do so primarily to sell their wares to us, we sometimes see fishers passing through on their way to Karvar the First. Regardless of their trade, surely there is at least one who will have need of my protection. Come, Coco, let us ask around. It's me particularly slow with like reading slowly. But I'm having fun with it. I don't know, like, it's kind of fun reading their extremely slow voicing like that. Also, I just kind of find it funny. Using myself. That's what I do. Well, that didn't take long. It seems this one is willing to employ me. Hey, Pelu fisherman. I take it you're friends with this man. He just offered to be my bodyguard. And, well, I agreed without a moment's hesitation. Truth be told, I've always wanted to hire a Yakui warrior, but was afraid the mere suggestion would cause them to laugh in my face. Nothing would delight me more than to visit Karvar the First. Fish my fill, but the place attracts a lot of mangy monsters. How am I to get any bites if I'm worried about something taking a bite out of me, eh? Ooh, I can't wait to see how it goes. Come, let's get to it. At least one voice I can read at a normal pace. I have heard that the unstable energy surrounding the lake seems to attract dangerous plant-like creatures. As this is my first bodyguard commission, would you join me? If I fall short in my duty, I should take comfort in the knowledge that you can defend the fisher in my stead. Oh yeah, that seems reasonable, actually. I can accommodate. Oh man, all the way over there. All the way over there. I don't wanna. But I can fly now. So, you know, could be worse. Actually, I do need this last little spot unlocked. Should I just get Red Mage to 95 and then start leveling up Monk or something? I would need to figure out what the heck Monk is doing with its new adjustments. I don't think I looked over them. Well, I do remember looking over basically everything except for the melees. And maybe Warrior. Because I just don't care. Although I think I looked at Warrior too. There you are. Mr. Pelu, what's up? Incredible! My grandpa was right. These big fellows really are tough. There you are, Coco. As you can see, I have already dispatched one threat. It seemed strangely aggressive. Perhaps I am overthinking it, but caution may be warranted. While the fisher and I lead the way, I ask that you watch our backs. Okay. Oh, they're there. Wait, a marble seedling. You note the presence of a marble seedling, yet see no sign of the creature that spawned it. And it runs away. Help! A cry from the Pelu Pelu fisherman rings out from the west. Silence which follows bodes ill. Okay. What happened? Oh, look, it's some more bowl. Hi, Morbo. What's up, Morbo? We love you, Morbo. We're gonna kill you, Morbo. It's not very nice. I don't know why I did this, but I can just do this. Bye-bye. Let me do one more. Yeah. Is it safe now? Is the big fellow okay? Murphyler, you ain't dead, is ya? Forgive me. It seems this task was too great for me alone. I sensed the beasts here had been affected by the energy of this place, but did not anticipate that it might also see them grow to such a prodigious size. But that is nothing more than an excuse. I failed my client and am unfit to be a bodyguard. Hey, now, don't be ridiculous. You were so committed to protecting me that you didn't have a chance to fight back, that's all. Especially not after that nasty blow you took. Far as I'm concerned, you did exactly as promised. You kept me safe. That's exactly what I would expect from a bodyguard. That is your job. That is the goal. I suppose it is a matter of perspective. How would you evaluate me, Coco? Fisher is unharmed, that's what matters. No one does a perfect job in their first try. If the client calls it a success, I am not going to argue. Well. Yeah, I mean, client calls it a success, I'm not one to argue. You heard the woman. Sure, there's always room for improvement, but overall, it's a passing mark. Now then, with that brute out of commission, we ought to enjoy some peace and quiet. For a while, yes? That settles it. I can't afford to let this opportunity slip off the hook. I'm gonna fill my bucket while I still can. Even after that harrowing experience, you remain undeterred. You've a strength of will that rivals that of any Yok Hui. He is a formidable Pelu Pelu. Okay. I did not know that the Pelu Pelu were such adept fishers. I have much yet to learn. See, what did I tell you? Feast your eyes on this hardy haul. When it comes to fishing, being able to concentrate makes all the difference, and I owe it to the two of you for standing watch. Now, to drag my bucket back to Warlar's Echo. Oh, man, this is like killing my throat, though. Oh, I need something to soothe it. Oh, what a delightful day it has been. Almost like feels like allergies. I see you have returned, Coco. Though I made a fool of myself, you stepped in to pick up the slack. and for that I must thank you. I shall reflect on this experience and use what I've learned to sharpen my skills. Doubtless, it would not inspire much confidence in my future clients were they to see me falter as I did today. That's the spirit, big fellow. You know, most of us grew up hearing the old stories, that the Yarkui are as dangerous as they look and a people to be feared. But you, my friend, you put your life on the line to protect mine, and that's a story I intend to share with my entire village. They'll see that you folks aren't so scary after all, and if they ever need a gentle giant to protect them, they should ask for Murfurler. If they can get his name out right. I couldn't, that's all I know. Coco, I know not what twist of fate led you to me, but I am grateful. Not just for today, but everything you have done to help me. In hearing that fisherman's words, I realize the true reason I felt compelled to relinquish my post as Temple Guardian. A great honor though it was, deep down I yearned to protect not a place, but the people, the living who have yet to finish their stories and be enshrined in memory. Rest assured, your efforts to teach me will not go to waste. Henceforth, I am Murfurler the Defender, and I will do everything in my power to build a relationship of trust with our good neighbors, the Pelu. You get it, bro. Really wonder which of these is worth getting. Whatever. It's already had some, I think. Brains and brawn. Murfurler is in the market for a new client. Really, following a pattern here. I need to find something for my throat, though. I will be right back. Well, hopefully, a bit of water will help. Alright, brains and brawn. Murfurler is in the market for a new client. We meet again, Coco. This occasion calls to mind a question I had been meaning to ask you. Do you recall the fisher who said he would sing my praises to his people, rather than wait for his words to bring new clients to to me? I want to take the initiative and travel to Watchin Palo to sell my services. However, I am aware many Pelu are still intimidated by my kind. You wouldn't happen to know any there who could use a bodyguard, one with whom you may have worked before? Actually, as it turns out, I do. I don't remember his story, but I remember doing it. A merchant named Nopley, you say. Perhaps you could make the journey to Wachunpelo and speak to him on my behalf. I do not mean to suggest you will be going alone. I shall descend the cliff and wait for you, just outside the village, so as not to cause a disturbance. Alright. Yeah, I don't actually remember Nopley's story. I'm sure it's in here, though. Oh, yeah, I do. That's right. Yeah. The one that was sold the corrupted crystals and was shockingly what's the word? Magnanimous. It's at least one of the words. I don't think it's the one I was thinking of, but it's a word. That works. I did like that quest, though, because it really shows the nature of the Pelu Pelu. And their work ethic, trade ethic, their ethics. Just the fact that they strive to make not just profit, but mutually beneficial profit, which is pretty cool. I thought he said he was going to be outside the village. I didn't see him. Is he out this way? Yeah, oh no, I'm just supposed to talk to him. But for real, I thought he said he was outside the village. Waiting too far outside the village, man. Okay, Nopley, what's up? Well, if it isn't Coco, thanks again for helping me work things out with Gigimolu. As for those corrupted crystals, I've stored them in a warded pot to contain their chaotic energies. The good news is, I think I know just how to put them to use. Right, enough about me. Is there something I can do for you? Well, actually, Merfurler the Defender, of course I've heard of him. He's the Yakui who saved one of our fishermen, right? Everyone has been talking about it. I would love to make his acquaintance. In fact, I might even have a job for him. How soon can we meet? What do you mean he came down the cliff? Wow, these Yakui are something else. In any case, if he's nearby, then now is as good a time as any. Ah, okay. Incredible, not a single scratch on him. I see you have brought your friend. Nopley, was it? I thank you for the introduction. Nopley, I'm told you are a merchant by trade. If you should have need of a bodyguard, I would gladly offer my services. Hi there, Merfurler. You know, I'd heard the rumors, but now that I've seen you in the flesh, I can tell you're every bit as stalwart as they say. This might just be a golden opportunity for us both. You see, I want to make a deal with the folks at Cherwogger Saltern. Thing is, the Cherwogger are famous for bullying the weak into buying their salt at outrageous prices. The word no tends to invite vicious neck throttlings, or so it is strongly intimated. But hey, I like a good challenge. As long as you have my back, I'm sure I needn't fear for my neck, right? So follow me. It's a tad reckless. With your help, it seems I have already secured another commission. Yet I must confess a feeling of unease. The Cherwogger cling to the glory of the old days when the Yokhui ruled over all. In their eyes, to wield violence and take that which they covet is right and true. Regardless, I shall do whatever it takes to keep Nopli safe. Yeah, that seems like a terrible plan. But hey, you know, whatever. That tastes good, though. I think I could do better, but it's not bad. Could just be the roast, though, too. I don't know. But I think it's not. I think it's just almost where I want it. It is as I feared. Well, I just wanted to barter. What offense is there in that? Greedy tongue. This one has. The divine blessing is not for him. Surrender coin and be gone. By divine blessing, they refer to their salt, and Nopli is in no position to bargain. The best course may be to retreat. You would ask your client to abandon his hopes? I see now. My duty is not only to ensure his safety, but to ensure his success as well. Yes, I know what must be done. I am he who is named Murfurler. Any who lay hands upon this Pelu shall suffer the same violence tenfold. Murfurler, the Temple Guardian, slayer of many monsters. His stories all know. And that one is friend to Wuglamat, who bested Valagarmanda on holy ground. Yep, that's me. Terribly sorry about this. I didn't mean to pressure anyone. Let's see if we can negotiate an agreement, and if not, the three of us will be on our way before you know it. Of course, I wouldn't waste your time if I wasn't confident I could offer something worth your while. As we all know, the flames of Valagamanda linger on in these parts, yes? Well, I have to imagine all that everlasting fire would have less than desirable effects on your crops and livestock. That's why you're forced to sell your salt at such high prices, right? You have to make a living somehow. But what if I told you you could use these corrupted crystals, imported from distant Eorzea, to solve your woes? These crystals have the ability to change the elemental aspect of natural energies. By constructing a series of converters, you could turn those undying flames into nutrients for the soil and all sorts of other wonderful things. The possibilities are endless. Well, it's actually surprising. You offer miracle crystals for salt? Words of gold hide black intent. Any merchant who wears this mask is sworn to uphold the peddler's code of honor. We Pelu Pelu pride ourselves on spreading joy through trade. This little trader protects his reputation with the same ferocity as you who protect the holy lands. See his truth and heed his words. Corrupted crystals turn fire to earth, fill soil with life, and Urkopacha with green. That's right. False promises, all. Little one offers nothing for divine blessing. Be gone. I will trust and trade divine blessing for your crystal. You cannot tell Cheerwagger apart, but we met before. With Vorporlor, Wuklamat saved me from Mountain Bird. It's that guy. Kind of feeling that might be. I remember her and our debt. The trader speaks wisdom, too. He is worthy. My kin, they are slow to change, proud and afraid, but not forever. With time comes truth and proof and trust. I like that. You know, that it, like, just brings in... well, I mean, it shows that... yeah. Without your guidance, I would have forgotten my duty. Thank you, Coco. Of all your many connections forged here in Tyrol, I never dreamed one of them would be with a Cheerwagger. Now then, we probably shouldn't wear out our welcome. Let's return to Warlar's Echo. It's, yeah, no, it's nice having something from the main story leading to the side quest in that way. I don't know, in the making of connections, it's kind of what it's all about. Like, this really is what the majority of this game in its entirety has kind of been about, is forging connections between people. And, you know, building hope and strength and peace, you know. Another job well done, and another I could not have managed without you. That, didn't go as well as I'd hoped. We only managed to trade one measly crystal for a fistful of salt. But if we look on the bright side, it was a small yet crucial step towards building a trade relationship with Cheerwagger Saltern. And to me, that's the biggest, wildest success I could have ever hoped for. Next step, stock up on all different kinds of corrupted crystals from Gigimolu. Then try my hand at building an elemental converter. I just know I can find a market for these things one way or another. Plus, once the Chihuahua see actual results, they're sure to come around. Yes, this is all thanks to you, Coco, and your seemingly endless cavalcade of acquaintances. I mean, that is an accurate assessment. It is basically an endless cavalcade of acquaintances, yeah. Last, but certainly not least, I'm grateful you were there to protect me, Murphyler. Meeting them in person was a lot scarier than I thought it would be. And, well, were it not for you, I might have lost my nerve completely. Likewise, I was moved by your impassioned pitch. As a bodyguard, it was an honor to support such noble aspirations. You're making me blush. Anyway, I dare say I'll have plenty more work to offer you in the coming days. Assuming you're up for it, of course. Coco, it was you who gave me the confidence to pursue a new line of work. And for that, I will always carry your memory in my heart. I pray you carry mine in yours, wheresoever your journey takes you. Well, thanks. And you're welcome, or whatever. And that's it for now, I guess. I kind of like that one. I mean, it shows that change is possible. Well, I mean, again, it is just, you know, like I said, basically the whole theme of, you know, the majority of this game is building connections, building hope, and a path forward through, well, connections. And that's it. Back to Leolol. Finally. It actually didn't take that long. Actually, yeah, those a couple quests were quicker than I expected, if I'm honest. Definitely more than I would have been able to finish up last night. Oh. That's right, so I should probably check where we're at here. Yeah, so we did the share the news. Back in town. I'll take the opportunity to think on some things. The period of rest is coming, basically. No sooner did we set foot back into Leolo than I felt the weight of recent events set in all at once. I'm definitely due for a long nap. There's still 2 feats left to go. Want to face them refreshed and ready for action. Yawn. Won't say no to clean sheets and a soft pillow. Welcome back to Tuliolal. Your cabins are waiting for you. Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. You'll be heading to the palace, Uklamat. Uklamat, did you hear me? Lost in her own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. And attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. Best way I know. Riding accession must be an absolutely exhausting endeavor. The comforts of our cabins are at your disposal whenever you wish to retire. Actually wants me to walk over there. Actually, a bit surprising. Which makes me curious if anyone's over in their respective cabins. Doesn't look like it. 3 others. Like my mouth is just getting more dry. Cabin attendant. Welcome back, Mistress Karga. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust.
You have a moment?
Nope.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
What did you want to talk about?
So, it's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
Okay.
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air, that's what we need.
Sure. That was a short cutscene. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin. I could feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Turiola. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the Resplendent Quarter and make our way up from there. Also, I was kind of hoping for just a chill cutscene that I could just watch instead of have to do anything. Yes, I'm saying I wanted to be lazy, that is what I'm saying. The Resplendent Quarter. And up the steps. There she is. And who's this? Peshua. Oh, hello, dear. You're one of Wuklamat's new friends? Some random old lady. Peshua, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. I see you smile like that. How can I not be encouraged? Oh, ha, ha. There's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshua. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All people like her. All those smiling faces. Sorry, Coco. I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think we can take our time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to the spot I was thinking of. Oh, nice. It is a nice spot.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. Would look out over the whole city. Whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Orkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural?
Right.
Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
I was literally like 30 seconds ago.
I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
You wish for a world like in the Yokui's dream?
With eternal life and no struggle or conflict, it's certainly an ideal worth striving for. Who knows if we could make such a world a reality? But renouncing war and conquest seems like a good place to start.
Yeah.
So, this is my plan. When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness! It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies. If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me? Thank the gods for that. Well, I have nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
I mean, there's 0 chance that it's coincidence that she literally says, "Here, Phil, think." I mean, you know, listening and feeling and thinking, like, pretty obvious. Kind of nice, though. I actually like when they, because, like, it's a weird way to open your journey that never feels like it means anything until very late on, I feel like. Maybe I just missed the other clues to it, but no. Oh, now she's the innkeeper. Interesting. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, you'll soon be back to the road for us. And there it is, first story achievement. Promise of Peace. Level 94 then. Here we are, right? Yep, the leap to Yockel. Ah, and our first increase, well, I guess not quite increase in item level. It's 663 for a weapon. So, not an increase, but almost. Alphino seems eager to review your journey thus far. Okay. Well, that being the case, I do need to take a quick break. I need to take a quick break, and then I will come back and start off on our level 94 quests. But yeah, I gotta take care of some things. real quick. I don't want to leave y'all hanging, so we'll cut the stream for now, and I'll be back in a little bit. Till then, see you